Hi guys, Joe Magnotti with AdSense Flippers again, talking about the third step of the migration process, which is transferring the files to the new host. This is pretty easy, so I'll make this quick. The first thing you want to do is connect to your new host, which is another web server that we happen to have available on a different GoDaddy account. The first file you're going to want to transfer is the SQL file that you backed up and transferred from your old database. And that needs to go in the underscore DB backups folder for our GoDaddy shared hosting account, because it's the only folder where you can restore SQL files for. So I'll go into that directory. You'll see there's nothing in there, and just drag and drop this SQL file. Again, this file may take a little bit to transfer because it's a little bit larger than some of the other files. But once it's done, you can go ahead and start transferring the actual WordPress data files. I'm just going to go ahead and pause the video until that's done and show you the rest. Okay, our file is successfully transferred. Sometimes on the remote side after a transfer with FileZilla you won't see the file. You can just right click over there and click refresh. That'll go ahead and refresh the directory on the remote side, and you'll see that the SQL file is in fact there. Don't worry too much if file sizes are different. That tends to happen between Windows and Unix, so that's not really that important. If FileZilla gives you an error, then you'll know that there's a problem with the file. And we're going to test all this in the backup anyway. So the next step is actually transferring the data files. So I've placed all of my WordPress files in this directory, and in the last video you saw the download of those files. Just as you can see, it's a normal WordPress installation. They're all here. So what I do is just simply grab that directory and put it in the root of the new server. And so that's going to create a directory called AdSense Flippers right off the root, where I'm going to point the domain to once the domain is transferred to the new host. And I'll get into that in a later video. And that's it for now. And again, this is about 2,800, 2,900 files, so it's going to take some time to do these types of transfers.